Carly, congratulations on first. And Carly, this is also actually the remix of one of my songs playing now. Yeah, this is done by Ben David. It's really different than like anything that I make, so I really like how it turned out. Hey, what's up? So I want to listen to it. I don't listen. I haven't heard this one as much. But Carly, how are you? Man, it's cold in here. It's probably like in the low 60s inside. Which is pretty normal for Japan in this. You know, I am wearing a tank top, actually. Maybe if I get warm enough later, I'll change. Well, you can't see that one. Here, I'll do it from here. You can see here. But it's, oh, I should turn that timer off. It's cold in Japan. So, I don't want to be not covered. My timers. There they are. There we go. Turn that off. Yeah. Today is full of nav streamers. Yeah, it is. Are you gonna play Genshin with? No. I don't have anything to play Genshin on. So I can't. I can't join even if I wanted to. We're actually going to be making something for Jolly today. Jolly asked me to make a beat with that YouTube clip of the guy talking about the internet is a series of tubes. Yeah, I'm not playing it on my iPad. I don't play games on my iPad. So we're... Oh, Spurtles, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. The problem is making like a lo-fi beat over a recording like that doesn't really take that long. So I'm trying to figure out what we'll do. Like, will we bring it all the way into a DAW and like totally finish it in one day? You know what I mean? Or will we just kind of like work on the bones of it and work on it another time? It seems like a good place to stop. Okay. So we've got here, we're working on the OP-1 today. I don't usually do sample-based workflows, so it took me a little bit to figure out what exactly I wanted to do. So this is the clip. All of these entities that support this, who I believe he's a senator. Streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, you know, let's go back. Internet started with Senator Ted Stevens. Local to local connections across the country. You could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. So we're going to make music with this kind of over it. For, in effect, a new kind of long distance, and that's what we've got. We've got a service which is going to be fun. Distance, and it's there for the consumer. But when we take we'll do a pretty standard really, progression. So. Pretty standard progression would be like all of these entities that support this. Before in G, it would be like streaming is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, you know, let's go back. Internet started with a concept of local to local connections across the country, and you could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. Industry wisely, something like that, is allowing all of these. So we're recorded on track 2. So what was it? Yeah, so we're gonna have to be changing octaves, which kind of sucks. We'll see if I can remember to do it. Okay. So, track 2.
is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet.
That's wrong. What am I wanting to do here? Then we'll pick that up. Hold on. So it's going to be something like this, and then the second time it'll be something like that.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, let's go back. Internet started with a concept of local to local connections across the country, and you could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through.
I didn't know that. It's supposed to be that. Let's do one more take.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff.
Wait. I don't think I started at the beginning.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, let's go back. Internet started with a concept of local to local connections across the country, and you could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get through.
Okay.
You had to go through local connections to get there. Industry. Local connections to get there. Industry. Wow.
So we got one loop, one bar. Or this is the chord progression loop that we want to work with.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, let's go back. Internet started with a concept of local to local connections across the country, and you could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there.
Okay, so that turned out good. So normally we use all 4 tracks, but the first track, if you remember, we're using that sample on. So like now we've got like a bass track and a drum track. So we should do drums next.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, let's go back. Internet started with a concept of local.
Let's see if I can just do that. Let's see if I can do it by hand.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, let's go back. Internet is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming.
Doing it by hand is actually pretty hard.
Going on the internet. Now the internet, let's go. Is industry wide. You had to go through local connections to get there. Industry wide. You had to go through local connections to get there. Industry is allowing all of these.
So both of these are not quite right.
This, to provide streaming is allowing internet started to look on the internet. Now the internet, let's go back. Internet.
So we should redo it. We need to be a little bit tighter to make this sound nice.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, let's go back. The internet started with a concept of local to local connections across the country, and you could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided is allowing.
So let's hear it without our bro talking, just to make sure that it loops okay. So your title reminds me of a weird thought I've had about technology. What if the actual difference between computers and magic? Because like a computer is really just a collection of metals arranged in a specific way that allows someone to communicate with other people within arrangement of metals. Right? Yeah, say what's up, Dustberry. No, yeah, exactly. You're not totally wrong. I was talking with someone about how like what I do is basically magic, right? Because I'm like manipulating sound through even though I don't really understand what it is I'm doing, I'm manipulating sound with a device, right? Exactly, it's alchemy, right? You're not far off, you know what I mean? I mean, if you consider magic is science that we just don't understand yet, if you think about it like that, then yes, you're like totally in the right key here. All right, the question is, can I play a drum beat well enough for this? That time it wasn't my fault. Let's hear it. All right then, Merlin. I slammed all this gold, silver, platinum in a box, and now me and my buddy in Japan can. I mean, yeah, exactly. That's like actually exactly what is happening, right? This loop just does not line up. But let's hear how weird it sounds. It's hard, you guys. It's hard to do that. Oh, Oolong, thank you for the host. It is difficult to make a good loop by hand. And so let's make a good loop. Okay, these two we don't need. Dust barrier, it's not a competition. Who's counting anyway? Perfect. Okay, so we'll delete these. And we want eighth notes. Like that. And this is one of the things that people talk about, right? That it makes it seem not right. It makes it feel fake. Because it's going to be perfect. And then something like this. I almost forgot it's Dave. Right? Exactly. Here. How is Dave? How's Dave doing? How are you guys adjusting to cohabitating? And then we can make this one just 2 as well. No, you know what? We should just make this one 4. So it should be like... Then... Something like this. It seems too symmetrical and perfect when they do. Can't you just mess it up a little? Well, the thing is the way that it works is actually kind of like, no, you can't mess it up just a little. That's nice. You can't mess it up a little because it's this, because when we're building on the infrastructure, right, it's that little mess up sounds mostly fine in the beginning, but it just kind of builds on its own until by the end you're like really far off, right? Like that idea. And so if I recorded like a one take drum thing and I didn't record patterns, or if I like, that would basically be it, right? Like if I played the whole song and then it was like, okay, I'm gonna, like, I just did the whole thing in one go, then I could kind of make all of that work. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. The I at one point I was recording with a guy and for some work, and it was just a lot, and I thought that I'm like, you know what, it's no big deal. Like, I'm just gonna let him kind of not be totally on, like, I'm not gonna be super picky about it. I'll just fix it in post. And I ended up working for a long time in post, and I was like, man, if I would have just been like a little bit harder on him, this would have been a lot easier. So it really just depends on your workflow. My current workflow, it's a nightmare. We're doing good. He fits in the tiny house really well. He's super chill. Currently, he's halfway pounding because I had to go to town after work. And I feel that. I feel that. So, but I get what you say though, because because a lot of what people like is like that imperfection, right? So now I need to do another one with a slight difference. So first we'll just do this because that's easy. A lot of people like the imperfection in it and that it has a specific feeling, but like a lot of those times those imperfections are actually very intentional, which is weird to say. That like they're intentionally doing that, but it is the case. Is it here? What was I thinking? Doom. Something like this. Oh. Something like that. Yeah, okay. People like to see slight imperfections because it makes them connect to the person behind the art. The perfection part seems like unattainable skills. The mistakes you let connect to the person behind. Right. The mistakes. Well, and that would be my response to that too, is that there are, other mistakes that they can connect to, but that one is like too much for me to accommodate. And then usually actually I do 3, which sounds like overkill, but like 3 patterns of a similar one, just like with slight variations, is enough to kind of like help your mind recognize a pattern, but it feels fresh, So we'll do 3. What is it? I'm supposed to be doing on this one, the C. Whoops. You know, working on this device may look kind of weird, but it's usually very enjoyable once you get the hang of it. Because a theory of mine is it's why hyperrealism has such a weird niche in the art market. Like, it's cool, but people don't usually connect to it as much. No, I feel that. Like, the things that I like in art are usually, I really like impressionist painting, for example. So like, it's not real, right? That's what I like about it. So that's valid too. But in the same way, and maybe this is too meta for a lot of people, but I feel my art's the same way though, because like my art, it can't be real, right? It's too perfect to be real. It can't be real. So like this would be our drum beat. Music as an art in general is kind of like that. Yeah, that's true. JD Cakes, welcome in. How are you? You know, guys, I haven't done any shoutouts. Welcome in. I'm glad to hear you're good. We're just working on something, so let's lay this drum beat down. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 patterns. Took a 3-week break. Was it rejuvenating? Do you feel better? No, and I feel that too, Dustberry. Like, one of the things a musician I really respect said that I like is he was like, you know, musicians were just, it's a preset, right? This is a preset, like, you know, guitars and pianos. This is a preset. And like, we're just messing with sound. Okay, that sounds good. So track 3 is going to be our bass track. So normally, right, for a long time, I've been doing basses like this. Which this would actually be very nice. It would be very filling, right? But we could mess with it a little bit. Let's add some release. I feel like I want this to have a little more. Give you chills? Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. You needed it for sure. I feel that. I really do. I don't know. So we got like something like this. So I know I set up my folding easel by window. That's awesome though. I don't know. The thing with like this lo-fi is I feel it is very rewarded by staying very simple. So let's just try it with that simple bass line. It would help if I played the right notes. Because we still need a melody line. Dave is my spirit animal. Dave is so cute. Okay, so contextually.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, let's go back.
Okay, so that is what we are doing. I'll check that in 1 second, you guys. Let me just... Okay. Jolly, thank you for the resub. 7 months. Oh my goodness, Jolly, we are working... Hi, guess what we're working on? Guess what we're working on? Check this out.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now, the internet,
he naps either based on my original alter. I'm pretty sure he's a witch. I mean, they're comfy places, right?
Connections across the country, and you could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go
this
through
guy's
local connections.
Senator Ted. What was it?
For streaming, for in effect a new kind of long distance.
Ted Stevens, Senator Ted
Stevens.
Stevens.
We've got a service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer. But when we take and really indicate that anyone that wants to use this system for massive commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now. You can.
I love the trope of putting a clueless politician music. It's so good. It's so good, right? No, I actually really love it too. Oh snap. Okay, so this is how far it's supposed to go. So this is how far we've got so far.
All of these entities that support
I'm so excited you're doing this. No, I'm super pumped too. I'm going to take this crazy out of context clip and backtrack with it. And it works like this. No, it works so well. There's like a Bernie Sanders filibuster that's like 8 hours long that someone made lo-fi and they like call it the Chilibuster, and it's awesome.
You had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided for streaming for, in effect, a new kind of long distance, and that's what we've got. We've got a service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer. But when we take
have you seen Karen Metal yet? I have not.
Really indicate that anyone that wants to.
I don't know that I like this drum beat. I want to change it.
For massive
Hold on, I'm getting like texted from a student asking if they can park their car at my house.
You can sign up and you can get a movie delivered to your house daily by subscription by delivery service. Okay, and currently it comes to your house. You put it in the mailbox when you get home, and in your monthly you change your order, but you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go through the internet, and what you do is you just go to
Okay, so we're going to change this drum beat. Hold on, do you want me to discard for the push? Oh, it sounds awesome. Oh my gosh. No, that sounds really cool. I want to hear how these two transition. Maybe I'll just do these two. Pink Poison Ivy, how are you? Guys, check out Jolly Good Vibes, please. And check out Pink Poison Ivy as well. Actually, I have a Jolly... If you guys play any Epic games, you should use that code. I'm doing so good. I'm having so much fun.
Entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, let's go back. The internet started with a concept of local to local connections across the country, and you could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided for streaming.
Oh my god, this is so good. Maybe I'll leave the drum beat. It's like kind of weird, but I kind of like it.
We've got a service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer. But when we take and really indicate that
no, it's fine.
Anyone that wants to use this system for massive
okay, so starting here. So in track 2, we're going to pick up that so that we have it. But we need to overdub now. And what we're going to overdub is we need to come up with like a nice little riff.
Commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now you can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily by subscription.
So we need, and I love that he's like talking about Netflix. I remember that a new album, I do have a new album, you guys. If someone could do ! PS, I have an album dropping on November 1st that's really exciting. Oh, Oolong, you are totally welcome. Welcome in, Oolong. I have an album dropping November 1st called Nebula, which is one of my new space albums. I'm very excited about it. We finished it back like in April/May, and it's finally coming out. It's awesome. Everyone, please check out Oolong. Oolong does these tea streams. I think Oolong streams once a week, right? And they're awesome. They're very informative. They're really cool. You should really check it out if you have the time. I have an album dropping. I was just featured on a single that Ben David did. That dropped recently. And I actually just got, I'm going to be dropping a single of a cover from The Witcher just on Sundays. Okay, yeah, just on Sundays. That's right. And that's going to come out on November 15th, which is super cool. We need to find a good sound.
Commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now you can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily by subscription by delivery service. Okay, and currently it comes to your house. You put it in the mailbox when you get home.
This is like very much him talking about Netflix, which is great.
For that, right? This service is now going to go through the internet, and what you do is you just go to a place on the internet and you order your movie, and guess what? You can order 10 of them, and it's delivered to you, and this delivery charge is free, right? 10 movies streaming across that internet, and what happens to your own personal internet? I just the other day got internet was sent by my staff at 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. I got it yesterday. Why? Because it got tangled up with all these things that are going on the internet commercially. And here we have this one
this is so good.
I
mean, yeah, we could just really listen to this, right?
To use the internet for their purpose to save money for doing what they're doing now. They use FedEx. They use the delivery services. They use the mail. They deliver in other ways, but they want to.
I do want to change the drum beat. I do. It's too distracting for me. So we'll just do those two.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, let's go back. The internet started with a concept of local to local connections across the country, and you could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely.
All right, so this will be our drum beat.
All of these entities that support this.
Thank you, Mayor, for the lurk.
To provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, you know, let's go back. The internet started with a concept of local to local connections across the country.
Oh my gosh, Barry, I see these messages. I will check them soon.
But you had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided for streaming for, in effect, a new kind of long distance, and that's what we got.
So
we got a service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer. But when we take and really indicate that anyone that wants to use this system for massive commercial purposes. There's one company now you can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily by subscription by delivery service. Okay, and currently it comes to your house. You put it in the mailbox when you get home, and your monthly.
I know, right?
You
Exactly.
change your order, but you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go through the internet, and what you do is you just go to a place on the internet, and you order your movie, and guess what?
You know what would be interesting, though? Hold on.
And this delivery charge is free, right? 10 movies streaming across that internet, and what happens to your own personal internet? I just the other day got internet was sent by my staff at 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. I got it yesterday. Why? Because it got tangled up with all of these things that are going on the internet commercially. And here we have this one situation where enormous entities want to use the internet for their purpose to save money for doing what they're doing now. They use FedEx. They use the delivery services.
Should I use that? Instead of like this kind of piano-y sound that I'm using, should I like do like a like this kind of nice?
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet.
I don't know. I kind of like the other one more.
Let's go back. Internet started with a concept
Nicole!
of local to local.
Woo! Thank you so much for the 5-month resub. Oh my goodness.
You could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go
You guys
through
check out
local
Mifalo,
connections
aka
to get there.
Nicole,
The industry wisely
who
provided
is
for,
an incredible streamer and a very good friend of mine. Oh, thank you for the host.
And that's what we've got. We've got a service that's immune to distance.
Nicole is a member of Tank Top Club. Nicole is a member of the Hula Gang. And all around is just an awesome streamer, and I would really appreciate it if you check her out. How are you, Nicole? Are you working? What do you think of what we're working on today?
For massive commercial purposes. There's one company now you can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily by subscription by delivery service. Okay. And currently
This sounds so good.
You put it in the mailbox when you get home, and your monthly you change your order, but you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go through the internet. And
Yeah, we could do stuff like this.
Go to a place on the internet, and you order your movie, and guess what?
We need to talk about this guy all the time. It's so good, right? Yeah, we're gonna just train someone some advertising. Ooh, very nice, very nice.
Streaming across that internet, and what happens to your own personal internet? I just the other day got internet was sent by my staff at 10
Your own
o'clock
personal
in the morning.
internet.
I got it
So
yesterday. Why? Because it got tangled up with all of these things that are going on the internet commercially. And here we have this one situation where enormous entities want to use the internet for their purpose to save money for doing what they're doing now. They use FedEx. They use the delivery services. They use the mail. They deliver in other ways, but they want to deliver vast amounts of information over the internet. And again, the internet is
So
not
good.
something that you just dump something on. It's not a big truck. It's a series of tubes.
So good. I'm like hitting the table.
And if they're filled, when you put your message in, it gets in line. It's going to be delayed by anyone that puts into that tube enormous amounts of material.
Okay, so like in post, we'll like do a nice good slow fade. we'll do one more measure of this. There is someone else here other than me. I can hear them in the hallway. So I'm thinking, okay, I should pick this up and keep this in there. I'm thinking of adding that tombola. Oh my goodness, a Tory raid. What will you name this one? I really don't know. I really don't know. Welcome in, Raiders. Guys, I'm working on something. Hi, everybody. Can I get a shout out for the amazing screw up? Music, let's go. Welcome in, Slayers. Nice to meet you. Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Johnny Bailey. I'm an independent music producer. I grew up in Chicago, and I currently live in Japan. We do normally stream music production, which is what we are doing today, though we do gaming here as well. I stream 3 times a week. Welcome in. If you're a streamer yourself and you're looking for DMCA free music or music you can play on stream, you can use any of my music. I have links. If you do ! Links, you can find them. I have some pre-made playlists. I have, you can just add my music to your own playlists. I have a bunch of music coming out. I have an album dropping on the 1st. A friend of mine just did a remix of one of my songs that is out now. I have a single dropping on the 15th. There's a lot happening over here. Tori, how are you? How was Mama Monday? Mama, welcome in. I was lurking in your stream. It is good to see you guys. Hold on. So today, what we are working on is something for Jolly Good Vibes. I'll give this man oh, thank you, Tori. I appreciate that. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. And also, don't worry about hanging out if you have something to do. I totally get it. And so, Tank Top Club number 2. I got you. On Monday was fun. I was surprised the Fortnite game mode. Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. The Horde mode, I heard someone talking about it. Coco, welcome in. Can I get a shout out for Coco Eve, one of my first friends on Twitch? Definitely go check her out as well. Yes, we can play the Tank Top Club 2 trailer, and then I will play you what we are working on today, to whatever degree that may be. But already, it's a ton of fun. So here we go, Tank Top Club 2.
Welcome to the Tank Top Club. The only requirement is you wear one on stream once. Oh my god, okay, then I'm in. Count me in, Johnny. I'll be there.
You see, I got my tank top on.
I'm wearing a tank top, by the way. I'm in the Tank Top Club. You guys know that already, though.
Tank Top Club? I am wearing a tank top.
Yes, I'm actually wearing a tank top.
I was saying earlier, it's like, where's Johnny? I'm wearing a tank top. Does that count if I'm on G3's channel when I do it?
Johnny, welcome in. 222. Repping it, man. Tank Top Club. What's up, Johnny? How you doing?
And also, Johnny, do you spot me showing my shoulders? Is this considered a tank top?
Johnny, look! Johnny, look! Shoulders! I have bare arms.
What am I supposed to say? Tank Top Club.
Sounds good, Johnny Bailey.
Tank Top Club? Yo, so this is why I'm wearing a tank top.
Tank Top Club! Let's go! Sun's out, guns out, bro.
I look perfect with my tank top.
Tank Top Club? Do you want to join being? I guess I do.
This might be one of those very rare moments you'll see me wear a tank top. So, am I officially in the Tank Top Club now? Is it official?
Johnny, Tank Top Club represent! Yeah, baby!
Tank Top Club, yes, for the Tank Top Club.
I'm so Tank Top. Yep, I'm in tank tops. Actually, I've been tank top most of the time.
Tank Top Club, if Johnny Bailey ever shows up, pump it good.
Again, Tank Top Club.
Johnny, I'm ready to join the Tank Top Club. Welcome. Yeah!
Tank Top Club. Yeah.
Woo. Yeah. Tank Top Club. My poor computer. My computer. Ooh, egg fried rice. That sounds good. You know, I don't have food here with me, so I'm kind of bummed. Anyway, you guys, I'm super excited. We're working on something for Jolly Good Vibes. The internet is a series of tubes. This is what we have so far.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now, the internet, let's go back. The internet started with a concept of local to local connections across the country.
More hype. Ooh, I should do one for that too.
Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided for streaming for, in effect, a new kind of long distance.
It's so good.
And that's what we've got.
Surprisingly good.
A service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer.
Computers are.
But when we take
exactly.
Really indicate that anyone that wants to use this system for massive commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now. You can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily by subscription by delivery service. Okay, and currently it comes to your house. You put it in the mailbox when you get home, and in your monthly you change your order, but you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go through the internet, and what you do is you just go to a place on the internet and you order your movie, and guess what? You can order 10 of them.
I would love that too.
It's delivered to you, and this delivery charge is free, right? 10 movies streaming across
it's really strange. It is really strange that it pairs so well.
Your own personal internet. I just the other day
Thank you for the host.
Internet was sent by my staff at 10 o'clock in the morning.
And internet was sent by my staff. So good.
Why? Because it got tangled up with all of these things that are going on the internet commercially. And here we have this one situation where enormous entities
that would be
want
so
to use the internet for their purpose to save money for doing what they're doing now. They use FedEx. They use the delivery services. They use the mail. They deliver in other ways, but they want to deliver vast amounts of information over the internet. And again, the internet is not something that you just dump something on.
I love doing stuff like this, Jolly. I mean, I've been doing it with ASMR and all kinds of stuff. Like, yeah, a good politician clip. Oh yeah.
If they're filled, when you put your message in, it gets in line. It's going to be delayed by anyone that puts into that tube an enormous amounts of material.
Okay, so I picked up one of these, so we can technically dub over. The question is, do we want to use this sound, or do we want to use a different sound? Space Radar is kind of a nice sound. What is 6? It's squared. Moonweed is always grid. I feel like that's going to be like too much. Ooh, there
is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, let's go back. The internet started with a concept of local to local.
I don't know. Where is the sound that Sometimes this can be a lot of fun, and it can help you make a lot of sounds you wouldn't normally. But it also can be like super annoying.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, let's go back. The internet started with a concept of local to local connections across the country, and you could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided for streaming for, in effect, a new kind of long distance, and that's what we've got. We've got a service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer. But when we take really indicate that anyone anyone that wants to use this system for massive commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now. You can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily by subscription service, by delivery service. Okay, and currently it comes to your house. You put in the mailbox when you get home, and annually or monthly you change your order, but you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go through the internet, and what you do is you just go to a place on the internet, and you
so
order
good.
your movie, and guess what? You can order 10 of them, and it's delivered to you, and this delivery charge is free, right? 10 movies streaming across that internet, and what happens to
10 movies stream across that
internet? I just the other day got internet was sent by my staff at 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. I got it yesterday. Why? Because it got tangled up with all of these things that are going on the internet commercially. And here we have this one situation where enormous entities want to use the internet for their purpose to save money for doing what they're doing now. They use FedEx. They use the delivery services. They use the mail. They deliver in other ways, but they want to deliver vast amounts of information over the internet. And again, is allowing all of these entities that support this.
Wouldn't let me message. Oh my goodness, Mama, welcome in. I'm so sorry to hear that. It was 2004.
The internet. Now the internet, let's go back. Internet started with a concept of local connections across the country, and you could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided for streaming, for in effect a new kind of long distance, and that's what we've got. We've got a service that's immune
I am
to
doing
distance.
really good, Mama. I've been having a good day. I'm enjoying working on this music. Trying to figure out how far we'll take it today. It is a good day today.
Anyone that wants to use this system for massive commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now. You can.
Okay, so we want to record over this, so we're just going to dub over the second track.
Is allowed.
Yeah, we're going to dub over the second track, so here we go. We'll start here.
Wisely provided for
when we do this, there's no takebacks. It's recorded on the tape.
And that's what we've got. We've got a service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer. But when we take
right, and so like there's way more pressure.
Really indicate that anyone that wants to use this system for massive commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now. You can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily by subscription service, by delivery service. Okay, and currently it comes to your house. You put in the mailbox when you get home, and annually or monthly you change your order, but you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go through the internet, and what you do is you just go to a place on the internet, and you order your movie, and guess what? You can order 10 of them, and it's delivered to you, and this delivery charge
Oh, Tiffany,
is free,
welcome
right?
in. How are you?
10 movies
It's good to see you.
that internet, and what happens
It's even
to
more absurd.
your own personal internet? I just the other day
Good
got
news
internet
vibes,
was
yes,
sent by my
yes.
staff at 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. I got it
Better than
yesterday.
this. Thank you for that follow.
Why? Because it got tangled up with all of these things that are going on the internet commercially. And here we have this one situation where enormous entities.
I also got the license for that Witcher cover I did, so it'll come out on November 15th. I'm super
They use
pumped.
FedEx. They use the delivery services. They use the mail. They deliver in other ways, but they want to deliver vast amounts of information.
Loving the vibes of the OP-1. Thank you so
And
much.
again,
Better than this. I appreciate that.
It's not something that you just dump something on. It's not a big truck. It's a series of tubes. And if you don't understand, those tubes can be filled.
A series of tubes. Oh my
When you
god.
put your message in, it gets in line. It's going to be delayed by anyone that puts into that tube enormous amounts of material.
Beautiful. Okay, so here we go. So from the beginning, this is pretty uncut. We're just working here on the OP-1.
is allowing all of these entities that
So we'll fade that in, we'll do fade outs, we'll do all of that in the DAW. I am going to make this an actual track, I just can't sell it because I don't own this sample. So this will be a fun track, I could upload it to YouTube, I'll send it to Jolly Good Vibes to play as much as she wants. Like, if anyone wants this track, let me know. We're gonna actually produce this, but we're not gonna do much with it. This sample belongs to the world. Exactly. This sample doesn't belong to me. It belongs to humanity, right?
And that's what we've got. We've got a service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer. But when we take and really indicate that anyone that wants to use this system,
I don't know, I kind of almost like it being simpler without all of this lead. It's for the consumer, exactly, it's for the consumer. We own it, it's on the series of tubes. Oh, I see what you mean, I see what you mean.
Daily, by subscription, by delivery service, okay? And currently it comes to your house, you put it in a mailbox when you get home, and in your monthly, you change your order, but you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go through the...
I almost would rather redo all of this and combine the piano and the bass tracks and have its own separate lead track.
And this delivery charge is free, right?
I think I would rather do that. So we're going to redo it. We're going to redo it. So we have originally picked this up. So if we drop, huh?
This system.
Yeah, baby. Okay. So we'll redo all of that. But what I want to do is I want to kind of combine these two tracks because I think that that would just be the easiest. Because it's also pretty easy in an EQ to like edit some of those things. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go here. Track 3. Okay, so we'll do it over track 2. We were doing this, right? Five, 6, 7, 8. Let's try it. So we'll pick it up just in case. Let's hear how it sounds. We need to make sure they're mixed properly. We actually don't. Tiffany's the best streamer without chickens. You know, Tiffany is a fantastic streamer. I really love her. Hold on. And... All right, let's hear it. Tamara has spoiled me with the other streams. Tamara really can do that. Like, if you just start watching Tamara, you get kind of let down because, you know, not every streamer's like, I banana, want banana, to banana, say banana, 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 after banana, every banana, word banana. Right? Or that. Yeah, it's like you don't even have chickens. Are you even a real streamer? Okay, so that is right. So we're going to cut this. Did we? All right, if we pick this up, you guys. All right, I picked up that piano loop and set it aside. Just in case we need it. So let's hear it here.
is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on
Sounds great.
on the internet. Now the internet.
So this frees up track number 3. Well, hold on. I should actually listen to the looping
is
point.
allowing all of these entities that support this to provide.
And so now we have track number 3 free, so we can kind of be a little crazier, and we can just handle it in the DAW later.
You know, let's go back. Internet started with a concept of local-to-local connections across the country.
Right, the looping point is coming up.
For Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided for.
Loops together fine. All right.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, you know, let's go back. Internet started with a concept of local-to-local connections across the country, you could go for Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided for streaming for, in effect, a new kind of long distance, and that's what we've got. We've got a service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer. But when we take and really indicate that anyone that wants to use this system for massive commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now you can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily by subscription by delivery service. Okay, and currently it comes to your house. You put in the mailbox when you get home.
We can turn down the feedback, I suppose. That should help.
But you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go through the internet, and what you do is you just go to a place on the internet, and you order your movie, and guess what? You can order 10 of them, and it's delivered to you, and this delivery charge is free, right? 10 movies streaming across that internet, and what happens to your own personal internet? I just the other day got internet was sent by my staff at 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. I got it yesterday. Why? Because it got tangled up with all of these things that are going on the internet commercially. And here we have this one situation where enormous entities want to use the internet for their purpose to save money for doing what they're doing now. They use FedEx. They use the delivery services. They use the mail. They deliver in other ways, but they want to deliver vast amounts of information over the internet. And again,
okay.
Commercial purposes. Commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now you can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily.
That's not it. It's like dun. No, that G is too low. Am I thinking? Yeah, B and then an A will go down. So it'll be...
Commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now you can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily by subscription by delivery service. Okay, and currently it comes to your house.
I don't. Oh.
Commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now you can sign up and commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now you can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily by subscription by delivery service. Okay, and currently it comes to your house. You put it in the mailbox when you get home, and in your monthly you change your order.
So that's what we're doing now. Okay, so it'll be... Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Nix, welcome in, welcome in. I just shouted out Nightbot. Oh, thank you, Jolly, thank you. Everyone go follow Nix. Nix is an awesome streamer. She is one of the streamers I watch when I'm getting ready for bed. Okay, okay, so here we go. We ready?
Commercial purposes. There's one company now. You can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily by subscription by delivery service.
You know what? I actually want to take these effects off because I can just add some nice effects in post.
Commercial purposes. There's one company now. You can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily.
And then we'll do
subscription by delivery service. Okay, and currently it comes to your house. You put it in the mailbox when you get home, and in your monthly you change your order, but you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go.
All right, guys. All right. Nope. Here we go. How's it going to sound?
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff.
Let's see.
Going on
So he gave this, yeah, it's Netflix. Yeah, it's Netflix, guys. 2006 was one of the last years they even made movies. Yeah, I remember.
Across the country.
Oh, you're totally welcome, Nix. No worries, no worries. Everyone go follow Nix. I really love Nix's streams. Please do follow her. I was a Blockbuster fan. No. I had Netflix, and I used to get movies mailed to me. I remember this. I totally remember this.
A service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer. But when we take and really indicate that anyone that wants to use this system for massive commercial purposes. There's one
so imagine a really nice rhythmic delay on that.
Sign up and you get
the more context you get, the crazier he sounds. I know, that's right. This dude's just talking about it's so good. Netflix is making my emails late, you guys. Netflix is making my emails get to me later.
You change your order, but you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go through the internet, and what you do is you just go to a place on the internet.
Making your internet, yeah, it makes your internet. I'm sorry, you're right. Let's make my internet late.
You can order 10 of them, and it's delivered to you, and this delivery charge is free, right? 10 movies streaming across that internet, and what happens to your own personal internet? I just the other day got internet was sent by my staff at 10 o'clock.
Can't have the businesses using the internet too. I know, because the movies, your whole internet sent out, got sent out and lost it.
Commercially.
Commercially, guys, they're trying to use this.
Enormous entities want to use the internet for their purpose.
I've been playing this clip at home thinking about the music I was going to make for it, and my wife hates this clip. My wife is just like, he talks so badly, I can't stand the way he talks. It's so funny, so funny.
Amounts of information over the internet, and again, the internet is not.
I know, who would use it? Who would even use it commercially? That's insane.
It's a series of tubes.
Because it's a series of tubes.
You don't understand those tubes can be filled, and if they're filled, when you put your message in, it gets in line. It's going to be delayed by.
I was really hitting it for some. No, yeah.
Enormous amounts of material.
I get that, Crossing, because I find it just funny. What's next? Candles in the mail nonsense. I know. How could you even send a candle in the mail? So we're gonna have a fade in and a fade out. This is basically done on the OP-1 part. So we're going to change this stream up, you guys. We don't normally do this. But we are going right here. Okay. So I can turn this off and unplug this because it don't need to be plugged in this way any longer. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start just working on this in Logic. We are going to have a shiny new beat at the end of this for the very well-loved, critically acclaimed, very, current epic employee, Jolly Good Vibes. Let's see. Plug that. Plug in this. Okay. So, how are we doing? Where's my cursor? There it is. It's down here. Okay. Basically, the internet is a bureaucrat. It's clogging up the tubes. I know. Could you imagine? How much more do you think I would imagine, I'm no expert, but I would imagine that the candles in the male dustberry really clog up the internet. You know what I mean? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into computer mode, disk mode on the OP-1, and then we open up Finder, and it's on this window down here. I think I have an iCloud drive in music that is for the tape tracks. Yeah. We're going to call this one Internet Tubes. Okay. And then we have No Name, which is our deal. And we got the tape. Look at that. Boom. Bum, ba, da, bum. There's the tapes. So we're going to take these tapes and we're going to bring them over here. And how long does it take to copy Internet Tubes? I mean, is it really weirdly meta that we're doing all of this on the Internet Tubes? They do. It's a miracle those boxes make it through there. We invested. Exactly. I guess that Netflix movies were getting stuck sideways. No, the Netflix movies were making his internet late. They were making his internet late. That poor guy. I imagine he was just waiting for his internet, right? Because he was sent internet by his employees, and he was waiting for the internet, and it was making it late. I mean, I get it. That's pretty upsetting, right? That's pretty upsetting. I feel for this guy. I really do. Okay. Oh, snap. Interesting. We recorded all that at 74 beats a minute, which I usually like to have like nice even numbers. Okay. Logic Pro. I usually don't like to do that. I usually like to have an even number. Pre-saved. It does help. Thank you, Mama. Oh, no. Why are you asking me all this? Complete mode. Are you serious? Are you going to make me down? Wow. So I deleted a bunch of sounds off of Logic because I don't need it, right? Because I don't use that. That's my... My thought process was freeing up memory on my computer. And now, what's up, Nicole? And those League of Legends and why my internet in the... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, did that thing go? Yes, actually, so pre-saving my stuff on Spotify and stuff like that, it actually does help because I usually pitch my music to Spotify to put onto their playlists. And the more pre-saves it has, the more likely it is that they're going to look at it, you know. You guys stealing my password there. How long is this going to take? Can we download this later? Resume it later. Yeah, I just want to open Logic, please. Oh my god, do I need to look at this? Can I, like, hide it? Thanks. Okay. So, we're going to start a new track. New track. Yeah, we should mix and master that track at some point. New track. This track. We need 4. Ba-dum-bum. Oh. That's not right. Output device. Input device. There we go. Are you all... why? What? There, no input, perfect. Okay, because we're not recording in. So track 1, gonna go here. Track 2, gonna go into track 2. This is like super exciting stuff, you guys. Super, super exciting stuff. And track 4. Okay. Nothing super crazy. And what did I say it was? 174? Or 74, not 174. You guys can hear this, right?
Entities that support this,
I'm not even like reading. He died in 2010. Oof. So I spent this whole stream trying to get to use... Oh, yeah. Yeah, valid. Well, I mean, I am starting to get warmer, so I can take this off. I just signed up and never... Oh, okay. That's valid. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided for streaming for, in effect, a new kind of...
Okay, so here's the thing, though, is that... Yeah. So we're like the end of 56. Yeah, like right about there. That's where we going. That's where we going. And we're going to make these like way bigger because we can. Right? You know, we never stop to ask if we should. We just could do it, right? That's how that works. Okay, we're cutting these. Don't need these. Okay. So this is all in mono. Right off the bat.
Is allowing all of these
internet tubes. Okay. And we're saving. Mention net neutrality if it didn't pass. Your ISP could charge you more for streaming. That would have blown me away. That would have blown me away for real. Well, I mean, I also live in Japan, not in America, so it would suck for you guys. Ooh, I'm glad Dave's forget. Hey, you know, he really came around.
You could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely.
Okay. So we got all of this here, and we're gonna cut this because we don't need all of this extra sound. So we'll cut this out, and then let's work. I don't actually have a really like robust workflow for vocals, so we'll like move it a little bit. So we'll do that part last. So what we'll do first is we'll just kind of start working on the rest of the stuff here. So like this. Isn't this soloed? Oh, right. I was like, why can't I hear two things in here? It's soloed. Okay, so we got that. We're gonna... Let's throw a tremolo on. Because why not? Nope, this one needs to be, like, down the middle. So what we'll do... So we have a compressor on. Why don't we just look? Yeah, look at that. See what I'm talking about? But we don't, the mix sounds actually pretty nice, so we don't really need to change that much. So what I do want to change is I do want to throw on, oh, that's the wrong place. Whoops. We have to do it in send. So bus 1 and bus 2, we're gonna do our pretty normal, let's see, our vintage reverb, which I really like. Let's up the rate a lot. It's beautiful though. And then number 2, we'll throw that shimmer on. I will check chat in a second, you guys. I know I'm in right now. I'm all the way in. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Tomorrow, thank you for lurking while you're getting ready for bed. We were just talking about you. Yes, we were talking about how you've ruined streaming for us because we have such high expectations now. Yeah, the old reliable shimmer, it just really adds a nice tail. Like, that just sounds good. Okay. Drums. We're gonna compress. Throw a little distortion on. This is fine, but you know what we are gonna add? Something I don't normally add on here. We're gonna add a filter. Oh, I don't use these filters very much. Okay. I usually filter elsewhere, so That's the auto filter. What other filter do we have? We have this filter bank. Oh, weird. What about this one? Excuse me. Okay. A fuzz wah filter. Huh. Okay, the compressor. There's a compressor built in. That's kind of cool. Okay. Ooh, let's turn the fuzz on. Why don't I hear it? Because it's over. That's why. I was like, where's the drums? Let's have like a really slow attack and like a long release, like a really gentle.
Going on the internet. Now the internet, you know, let's go back. The internet started with a concept of
I immediately hate to miss the end of this, but I need to get to bed as well. Have a good night. Have a good night, Dustberry. Have a good night, Tiffany. Yes, we are having fun with the tubes. I will catch you guys later.
Provided for streaming for, in effect, a new kind of long distance, and that's what we've got. We've got a service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer.
Maybe. We'll turn that off for now. Maybe I'll use it. And then we have the spectral gate. This is really not what I'm looking for. Maybe the best thing that I am looking for is this auto filter. Flip a coin. Heads is farmer, tails is DJD. Sure. I don't know. I kind of like this. This, and then what we'll do with this is it makes it kind of quiet. Oh, we should flip this. First off, let's give it some drive. Oh, did someone say something before that drop? Good night. Yes, right. Yeah, so we got this.
Enormous amounts of material.
And while we do this, we'll just do a quick. Yeah, that bit crusher does what I want. So we're gonna dump this. Let's throw this auto filter on here.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide. Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on.
Okay, and so this is starting at like what? Oh, come on. 6?
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on.
So if we do this, it'll be like kind of like this.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide.
Okay, so what we want to do is we actually hold on. We want to actually trim this real tight, so that it starts at the bottom, like really at the bottom, and not just like, you know, like so that when it comes in, it doesn't do a jump. So we'll trim that tight. We'll bring you back over to line you up with that, and then let's do a good fade over 4 measures. Yeah, so it should be pretty good.
Is allowing all of these entities that support this to provide streaming stuff going on the internet. Now the internet, you know, let's go back. Internet started with the concept of local to local connections across the country, and you could go for Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided for streaming for, in effect, a new kind of long distance, and that's what we've got. We've got a service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer. But when we take and really indicate that anyone that wants to use this system for massive
all right, now we got to do this bad boy. So one of the things we want to do on track 3, we want bus 1, we want bus 2, but we also want to set up a nice delay, like that delay that was on there earlier. I haven't messed a ton with the delays on here. I kind of found a delay I like with the echo delay, and I've been sticking with it, you know, if it ain't broke, kind of a thought. Right, okay. Something like this. Okay, and you know what, with this too, so like after 16, so it starts right on the money. We're gonna cut this too. So like right on 16, we're gonna cut that. It ends like right at 32, we're gonna cut that. 40, at the end of 40 is where it starts again. And then it goes on with the rest. Okay, so we've got those. So now we'll select these pieces. We'll get rid of them. And let's listen. This one we can do an auto pan on. That would be nice.
Place on the internet, and you order your movie, and guess what? You can order 10 of them at the delivery, and this delivery charge is free, right? 10 movies streaming across that. We've got a service that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer. But when we take and really indicate that anyone that wants to use it, that's immune to distance, and it's there for the consumer. But
it's too
it's immune to distance. And it's
oh, welcome in, Ivory. It is so good to see you. We're making some lo-fi with a politician, with Senator Ted Stevens. Yeah, I love it too. It's so good, right? Jolly Good Vibes was like, please make something with this, and I love making stuff like this. So I was like, yeah, you know it.
By subscription, by delivery service, okay? Currently, it comes to your house, you put it in the mailbox when you get home, and in your monthly, you change your order, but you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go through the internet, and what you do is you just go to a place on the internet, and you order your movie, and guess what?
Let's just go ham with this.
And this delivery charge is free, right?
No, right? It is weirdly relaxing. Why is politicians talking with lo-fi so good? Dustberry was talking about it with us. We're like, yeah, it's like weirdly made for it.
But when we take and really indicate that anyone that wants to use this system for massive commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now. You can sign up and you get a movie delivered to your house daily.
All right.
By subscription by
Movies delivered. Oh my goodness. He wouldn't hush about it. Yeah. Oh no, you got. Yeah. Isn't it good though? It's so good.
Annually or monthly, you change your order, but you pay for that, right?
What would it sound like if we like?
It's now going to go through the internet, and what you do is you just go to a place on the internet, and you order your movie, and guess what? You can order 10 of them, and it's delivered to you, and this delivery charge is free, right? You can sign up, and you get a movie delivered to your house. Daily.
Look at how intense you can change the rate.
By subscription, by delivery service, okay? And currently it comes to your house, you put it in the mailbox when you get home, and annually or monthly you change your order, but you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go through the internet, and what you do is you just go and you order your movie, and guess what? You can order 10 of them, and it's delivered to you, and this delivery charge is free, right? 10 movies streaming.
Have a good night, Mama. Have a good night. It's good to see you. I think it's the old tenor of the voice paired with the older recording comment. You know what, though? It's not even that old. It's from 2006, but it feels like that old-timey, right? It feels like that, like... but yeah, I'm really into this. I'm really into it. Commercially. Can you believe it? They want to use the internet commercially.
Want to use the internet for their purpose to save money for doing what they're doing now. They use FedEx. They use
commercially. So good.
Amounts of information over the internet. And again,
which I know is because he's, yeah, right.
Something that you just dump something on.
I remember when the net came out. What? No, Ivory, not you. You look so young. I used to get Netflix DVDs in the mail, and when I explained that to my son, he like looks at me like I'm a liar. I'm like, yeah, Netflix used to mail you movies, and he's like, no, they didn't. And I'm like, I would know. I experienced it. And he's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, so that fade out will be something like this.
It's not a big truck. It's a series of tubes. And if you don't understand, those tubes can be filled. And if they're filled, when you put your message in, it gets in line. It's going to be delayed by anyone that puts into that tube enormous amounts of material.
Yeah. Okay, so this track is actually pretty short. So, like, I actually want to double it. But we haven't even done anything with our boy's voice yet.
Through local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided for streaming for, in effect, a new kind of long distance, and that's what we.
Oh, Dustberry, I thought you were going to sleep, and thank you for the sub, for the gifted sub.
And it's there for the consumer. But when we take really.
I almost want to just leave it, you guys, because like it sounds so great.
This system for massive commercial purposes. Well, there's one company now. You can sign up.
You know what I mean? Like, why would I change it?
Delivered to your house daily by subscription by delivery service. Okay. And currently it comes to your house. You put it in the mailbox when you get home, and in your monthly you change your order. But you pay for that, right? This service is now going to go through the internet, and what you do is you just go to a place on the internet, and you order your movie, and guess what? You can order 10 of them, and it's delivered to you, and this delivery charge is free, right?
Yeah, I think I almost want to leave it.
Across that internet, and what happens to your own personal internet?
I love it, right? I love it too. Aquathor is here. Welcome in, Aquathor. Welcome in.
Why? Because it got tangled up with all of these things that are going on the internet commercially.
Commercially.
Oh my God. One situation where enormous entities want to use the internet for their purpose to save money for doing what they're doing now. They use FedEx. They use the delivery services. They use the mail. They deliver in other ways, but they want to deliver vast amounts of information over the internet. And again, the internet is not something that you just dump something on.
How long is
it's not a
this?
big truck. It's a series of tubes.
It's like 2 minutes. It's
And
fine.
if you don't understand, those tubes can be filled, and if they're filled, when you put your message in, it gets in line. It's going to be delayed by anyone that puts into that tube enormous amounts of material.
Anyone who puts anything into that tube is going to delay it. Anyone. I know they're little Marimo. This is legit relieving my stress. I'm so glad to hear that. Guys, this is internet tubes is like this is beautiful. Okay, I want to listen to it one more time before I make any mixing decisions, and then we'll master it. And I guess I'll just release it for free. I guess I'll put it on YouTube, and we could put it on Bandcamp for free or something. So good. I just want to listen on repeat. No, me too, right?
You know, let's go back. Internet started with a concept of local-to-local connections across the country, and you could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get there. The industry wisely provided for streaming for, in effect, a new kind of long distance, and that's what
I may have to end stream a little early, but maybe not.
And it's there for the consumer. But when we take and really indicate that anyone that wants to use this system for
Bro, you do this with some other classic-ish Smooth Molasses? I know, right?
There's one company now you can get.
I know, right? So the problem with releasing music like this is how selfish I am. I usually make music that I can just sell.
By subscription, by delivery service, okay? And currently it comes to your house.
I like to make music that I can sell, and I can't really sell these because I don't own the sample that I'm using. So like I could get in trouble. They could be like, hey. I mean, that being said, I love making music like this though. I feel that 100%. That's very right. I love the stammering is the best part. No, I agree. The stammering is like my favorite part, and it's my wife's less favorite. Like my wife hates this clip, but like But here's the thing, Ivory. I love making music like this. This is what I love. So like I will just be making this music, and yeah, if someone what I need is all of us recording us reading. Yes, actually yes. If you record yourself just talking, I will make music with it. I would love to make music with it. Or honestly, if you find a funny clip like this that like you're like, hey Johnny, you want to music this? Send it to me and I'll do it. I'll freaking make, if I want to, I'll freaking make it. Like when Jolly sent this to me and she was like, you should make a beat over this, and I listened to 1 second of it and I was like, yes, I should. I should. Yeah, the internet's not a big truck, guys. I own that incoherent man rambling about to do that, right? It's a big, yeah, the internet's not like a big truck. Oh my god, so good. The mix of this sounds nice to me. I have no issues with it. Alright, so we're saving. We bouncing. What is it? 74 beats a minute. Internet tubes. Unmastered. Oh no. Oh no. I made a terrible mistake. Yep. Oh, rookie mistake, you guys. Up at 10 at the same time at a time on the internet. Yeah. So my buddy published a book. I'm gonna ask him to record a chapter. Oh no, totally. I would love to do that. Like I've done that with a few like, you know, people and stuff, but it's just hard. You know, it's hard to get permission. It's hard, honestly, it's hard to get people to do it. That's like I have whole album ideas. Like one of my friends that I met through streaming is a zoologist, and we were supposed to make an album where she was just talking about birds, because like her like she wrote all of her papers on birds and stuff like that, and we were gonna make an album or like an EP, like we were gonna choose 5 birds where she like talks about them in length, like David Attenborough, because she's also British, and then I was gonna make beats over it, and I was gonna call the album Burbs, Birbs, Burbs, and it was just gonna be a lot of fun. but she's busy and not able to do it. So like that one, maybe that album's going to happen. Maybe it's not going to happen. Yeah, we're skipping all of that. Okay. You know, that kind of stuff happens to me a lot. So if you do it, freaking yes, I'm here for it. Let's go. If you don't do it, I will just end up working on something else also. So let's go. Okay. So this looks pretty freaking good. We should reset our ears, but we're not going to because freaking like whatever, we're not selling it, right? So like I don't feel the need to like be quite so, you know, gung-ho about it. All right, let's measure the sound loudness here. How did it turn out? Oh man. Oh man. That sounds nice. Love me some Witcher. Oh yeah. Yeah. I did. I just covered Toscone. Okay, hold on. I need to catch up with you guys. We could take turns reading Jester's book. That's true. That's true. You know, I could probably do his stuff. That would work. Bert, I know. Wouldn't it be so great? I will. Oh, welcome in, Jim. It is good to see you.
You could go for Air Alaska, but you had to go through local connections to get
everyone. The No Good Game is a fantastic streamer. He plays a lot of community games. He is really cool. He's an Australian. Definitely check him out.
And that's what we've got. We've got a service that's
I will play you. Once we finish this, we can play the cover of Toss a Coin to Your Witcher because Celebration, this morning my time, I got an email that I got the license, so the song should be out November 15th. And the cover will be out, which is really awesome. I am doing great. I'm doing great, Jim. Thank you for asking. How are you? How do you get licenses? My distribution company gets these licenses for me. So basically, when I upload all of the music to be sent to distributors, I have to fill out a ton of extra information about like who the songwriter is, and I have to do all of that research myself, which kind of sucks, and the performers and stuff. And the distribution company gets a hold of them and procures a cover license for me. So I have to pay for that. Oh my gosh, Tabby is here. Welcome in, Tabby. How are you? We're making something kind of different today, and we're mostly done, but it's awesome. So that's really exciting. It sometimes can take a long time, though. That's the part that sucks. Like, I wasn't telling people the release date because I wasn't sure when I would be ready, like when the license would be done. They say it can take between 1 and 14 business days, but it can really be, it can really be however long. So, yeah, it's a deal.
They use the mail. They deliver in other ways, but they want to deliver vast amounts of information over the internet. And again, the internet.
But now I have a license for it, so I can do my cover and I can release it and I can collect my money and they get their piece of money, which sucks, but it is what it is. I wasn't cover stuff because I'm always scared because I have no idea how to do it. And anything I've seen has been super expensive. You know what it costs, actually? It costs $12. It costs $1 a month for me to maintain that cover license per song. So like if you're doing a lot of covers, that can really add up. If you do an album with 10 covers on it, that's $120 a year, and they charge me yearly. But it's quite affordable, and my distribution company isn't even set up. Okay, so 17.8 isn't even really set up for covers. There are some distribution companies that are like specifically set up for doing covers, which is really cool. And I hear that their process is even easier than mine, or maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know what their deal is, but mine is pretty simple. All right, so we're gonna make it louder. Let's hear it one more time. Thank you for the hydrate, Jolly. No, it's not bad. My clever plan is to get my stream friends to chill into Johnny. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Ooh, she used to do Twitch sings. That would be a lot of fun. I wish I wasn't on Twitch when that was a thing. Try and get her to do vocals of the cover of Johnny. Oh, ooh, that would be really cool. Oh, that is totally fine. That is totally fine. Feel free.
connections across the country, you could go for Air Alaska, but you had to.
But then, you know, if you think about the cost, right?
Provided for streaming.
It's my cover songs that are the most popular, right? Like my Avatar's Love covers at 2.7 million plays, and then like my Leaves of the Vine covers at 30,000 plays. But like the highest plays any of my original music has is 10,000. That just happened like yesterday. So paying those licensing fees and stuff, they do end up paying off, you know, if you can get heard. So it's an interesting line to walk. There's no trying. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, no, yeah, 10K. It was awesome. It's awesome. It's funny, the song that's my most popular song is like such a not inspiring song to me. It's called Ocean of Stars, which a lot of people like it, apparently. But I literally made that song because it was like, I need one more song. Because at the time I had 13 songs, and I didn't want to release an album with 13 songs on it because it's unlucky. So I was like, oh, I need 14 songs. So I like sat down and like whipped up that song in like an hour and was like, this will do. And like put it on the album, you know. And it turns out to be my most popular song. No worries, Jolly.
And what happens to your own personal internet?
But yeah, right, that's exactly how that happens. You know, Dustberry Platypus actually is a song that performs very well, which is good because it turned out really great. I really like that song a lot as well. This sounds great. It looks great.
Where enormous entities want to use the internet for their purpose to
Strawberry has a very special place in my heart. I really like Strawberry as well, Jolly. I like Strawberry. I also really, on that album, I really like Mango. My favorite song that I've made is coming out on Nebula. Actually, it's been my favorite song since I made it. It's the first track on Nebula. It's called Artificial Gravity. I don't know, there's something special about it. Cough, big flex, and you know it, cough, right? Right. My favorite with that was that it was one of the few streams he wasn't here for. And even while, like, right away, I was like, we're working on this for Dustberry, everybody, and nobody tell him. If he comes in, nobody tell him what it is. We're not going to talk about what it is. Like, he's just going to think that we're working on a song. Perfect. It's perfect. Internet tubes. We're bouncing. We bouncing. Internet tubes. I just made a rookie mistake. No. I didn't. I think it's covered. We covered. Yeah, we are. Okay. So that's done. So now we have this in Finder. So we're going to get rid of the unmastered version because we don't need that. We're going to go ahead and in my music folder, again, remember as a creative, guys, I am a huge proponent of having, it's going to go in finished products under singles, having a very good filing system so you don't lose stuff. We're putting internet tubes in here. This is for the project files themselves. It's very important. Okay. So you guys toss a coin to your Witcher. Hold on, let me pull up the picture of it. I have oh, that's my wedding stuff. So this is the album artwork for Toss a Coin to Your Witcher for the single that's going to drop on November 15th. You know what? Hold on. Let me get the link for that. I know. Isn't it adorable? Oh my gosh. I love it so much. Hold on. Let me get the DistroKid link for that. So you guys can do your thing with it. It's right here. Oh. Let me grab you. Excuse me, sir. There we are. I can close that channel. I know, right? She did such a good job, didn't she? Chiho did this. Okay. Okay, and I like that I'm like covering my dude's face. Hold on. Let's hide that. Let's move you over here. Covering my bro's face. Chiho did this, you guys. She did it in just a few hours even. I asked her to do it, and like in like 3 hours of work, she did it. And I was very happy with how it turned out. Isn't it beautiful? I swear this is so good. Right? It's the cutest little Witcher. You guys, welcome back, Jolly. You guys, oh, current trips you listen to a lot. Oh, I like, yeah. Cries at personal filing system, right? Yeah, no, it's very important, Ivory. I really like it. Oh, you guys are talking about bass and stuff. I want to be here when you start a song like straight from blank canvas and learn how this all works. Oh, you know what? I do that a lot on this day. Whatever day what day is it for you? It's Monday. I usually make stuff on Mondays and will like do other stuff on other days. Oh, Roxy is in here. Welcome in, Roxy. Welcome in. Shout out to I mean, you know what? Honestly, Ivory, if you come in, second, thank you. Nicole, congratulations. If you come in and you're like, hey, why don't you make something so I can see your process? I'll do it for you. Sure. I'll be like, yeah, that's what's up. Unless I'm like really into what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the cover. I'll try not to talk too much over it. Actually, you know what? I can like unplug some stuff while I do that. Hold on. So this is the cover that's coming out. I wanted it to sound like Witcher, but also sound like me. So I took some creative license with the melody and with everything else. Oh, thanks, Jolly. I made it all on this little guy. Isn't he cute? Okay, so we're not gonna, so there's not melody on the second part, so we can chat. I've been meaning to do this for, I don't know, like 2 years or something like that. My wife's been trying to get me to do it. Thank you, Roxy. I appreciate you. But the, oh, it's almost done. Oh, wait. My little Marimo man. I love him so much. Oh, Mr. Meefalo. I figured it out also, Jolly. I work on covers during bad weather when I'm stuck in the house with bad weather, because I made this cover, Toss a Coin to Your Witcher, and the Avatar's Love cover. I did these both during like bad weather days that I was just kind of stuck at home all day, and it was just kind of like, well, if I'm stuck at home, I might as well be working on something, you know what I mean? I don't want to listen to that. I want to listen to this. So this is my favorite song I've made. We can listen to it. It comes out soon. We can listen to it while I start to wrap things up stream-wise. We can close this. Yeah, save it. Sure. I loved it. I'm glad you guys like it, guys. Plus I know the words. You can sing along. I know, right? That's the cool one. That's the cool thing. You guys, like, I got the license for it. It's officially coming out on the 15th. I didn't want to say anything before, but it is definitely happening, which is just awesome. Is DJD live yet? Because is it midnight there? It is midnight, so he should be live. Is he live? I don't. He is live. Okay. Okay. So Carly did the guide the raid, and she told me to flip a coin, heads or tails. What was it? I think we can pick one, but heads is like DJD, tails is farmer, right? Problem is I have some Japanese coins here, and on one side of the 100 yen coin, which is like the equivalent of $1, we have flowers, and on the other side it just says 100. So we're gonna say that the 100 is tails and the other one is heads. Whoops, let's try that again. Flowers for farmer, okay. It landed on tails then. So, DJD it is. DJD is 100. So, let's go raid our good friend DJD. Where are we at? Raid channel. DJD. I actually need to cut out a little early. I would stay, but we have, I have some students who are coming to my house in like 15 minutes. So I need to get back. Hold on. Close this. Did I start the raid? Of course. Thank you guys so much. Please stick around for the raid if you can. DJD and Produce Farmer are both celebrating a year of streaming. DJD is doing a 24-hour stream and Produce Farmer is doing a 12-hour stream. So we're going to see DJD, but I'm going to shout out the Produce Farmer. If you are subbed, feel free to use raid message 1. If you are not, use raid message 2. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me as I made just like a funny thing. Oh, hold on. I should probably switch to my end screen. As I made like just a funny deal, right, with a politician. But like, you know what? That's like what's fun about music, right? Is you can just make fun stuff with it. So I will be back tomorrow and we'll be probably playing some games, probably Witcher because we haven't played Witcher in a little while. No, I want to finish Coffee Talk, and if we finish it, then we'll do Witcher. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.